What if the biggest threat to your future is not artificial intelligence, but your decision to stay average? Right now, somewhere in the world, a machine is learning faster than you. It's analyzing millions of data points in seconds. It's writing reports, generating designs, solving equations, predicting trends. And while it works without sleep, without emotion, without hesitation, millions of people are lying awake at night asking one terrifying question: will I still matter? But here's the truth no one tells you. Artificial intelligence is powerful. It is fast. It is efficient. But it is not alive. It does not dream. It does not fear failure. It does not feel ambition burning in its chest. And that is your advantage. The future does not belong to the fastest processor. It belongs to the deepest thinker. It belongs to the most adaptable creator. It belongs to the person who understands that machines are tools, not replacements. If you want to stay ahead of artificial intelligence, you must build skills that operate at a level machines cannot reach. The first powerful skill that keeps you ahead of AI is deep human understanding. AI can analyze behavior, it can track clicks and predict what someone might buy, but it does not understand why someone hesitates before making a decision. It does not feel the insecurity behind a delayed response. It does not sense the hidden fear inside a simple, "I'll think about it." Humans are emotional creatures. We buy because we trust. We follow because we believe. We commit because we feel understood. If you develop emotional intelligence, the ability to read people, empathize with them, communicate clearly, and influence ethically, you become irreplaceable, because influence cannot be automated. Imagine two professionals. One relies only on technical skill. The other understands psychology, body language, tone, and timing. When both present the same idea, only one convinces the room. The difference is not information. The difference is connection. And connection is power. The second skill that keeps you ahead of AI is creative problem solving. AI works with patterns from the past. It predicts probability. It generates answers based on existing data. But real breakthroughs often come from challenging patterns. Creative thinkers don't just accept systems, they redesign them. They don't ask, "How can I do this faster?" They ask, "Why are we doing this way at all?" When industries collapse, creative minds build new ones. When markets shift, creative entrepreneurs adapt before others panic. AI can remix ideas. Humans can revolutionize them. In a world flooded with automation, originality becomes rare, and rare value is expensive. The third powerful skill is critical decision-making. AI can give you options. It can generate 10 strategies in seconds, but it does not carry responsibility for the outcome. It does not experience regret if the decision fails. It does not consider moral consequences beyond programmed parameters. Leaders make decisions that affect lives. They choose directions when uncertainty is high. They evaluate risks beyond numbers. They think long-term when others chase short-term comfort. Information is everywhere. Wisdom is scarce. And the person who can interpret information with clarity, ethics, and foresight will always stay ahead of a machine that only calculates. The fourth skill is adaptability under pressure. Change is no longer occasional, it is constant. Industries evolve, roles disappear, new careers appear that didn't exist 5 years ago. Those who attach their identity to one fixed skill become fragile. Those who build the habit of learning become unstoppable. Adaptability is more than learning new software. It is emotional resilience. It is staying calm when your industry shifts. It is reinventing yourself without losing confidence. When automation replaces routine tasks, adaptable individuals move toward strategy, leadership, creativity, and innovation. They don't resist change, they ride it. And in doing so, they stay ahead. The fifth skill, the one that ties everything together, is visionary leadership. AI can optimize processes, it can measure productivity, it can assign tasks, but it cannot inspire belief. When times are uncertain, people do not look at dashboards for hope, they look at leaders. Leaders provide clarity in chaos, they create purpose beyond profit, they motivate when results are slow and pressure is high. Purpose fuels persistence. Persistence builds success, and belief is something no machine can manufacture. In the AI era, technical knowledge becomes common, human depth becomes premium. If everyone has access to the same tools, the differentiator becomes mindset. If everyone can generate content instantly, the advantage becomes originality. If everyone can automate tasks, the winner becomes the one who defines direction. Here is the shift you must understand. Stop trying to compete with machines in speed. Start developing mastery in humanity. Instead of asking, "How can I work faster?" ask, "How can I think deeper?" Instead of asking, "How can I automate this task?" ask, "How can I create more meaning?" Instead of chasing every new tool out of fear, build skills that make tools work for you. The professionals who will dominate the next decade are not those who memorize the most information. They are the ones who interpret information with intelligence and emotional awareness. They combine technology with empathy. They combine data with intuition. They combine automation with strategy. Artificial intelligence amplifies ability, but it does not replace identity. Your experiences, your failures, your resilience, your perspective, these are unique. No algorithm has lived your life. No machine has overcome your struggles. That lived experience becomes your edge. Imagine 10 years from now, two people enter a room. One knows how to operate every AI tool available, but lacks leadership, creativity, and communication. The other understands AI, but more importantly, understands people, strategy, and change. When a crisis hits, who will others follow? The one with humanity. Because technology executes, humans decide, and decision shapes destiny. The fear that AI will replace everyone comes from misunderstanding value. Machines replace repetition. They enhance efficiency, but they do not replace deep thinking, emotional intelligence, visionary direction, or adaptive courage. If you build these 5 powerful skills, deep human understanding, creative problem solving, critical decision making, adaptability under pressure, and visionary leadership, you will not fear the rise of AI. You will lead in it. You will use it. You will stay ahead of it. The future is not a battle between humans and machines. It is a test of who evolves. And if you choose growth over comfort, depth over speed, wisdom over fear, no technology will ever make you irrelevant. Because in a world of artificial intelligence, authentic intelligence becomes priceless.
Now imagine this. A company announces that 40% of its tasks will be automated within a year. Panic spreads instantly. Employees whisper in hallways. Some rush to update their resumes. Others freeze. But in that same building, a small group reacts differently. They don't panic. They observe. They ask questions. How can we use this automation to increase output? How can we move into higher-level strategy? How can we become decision makers instead of task doers? That mindset shift changes everything. Because the truth is simple. AI replaces tasks, not value. If your entire professional identity is built around repetitive execution, you are vulnerable. But if your identity is built around thinking, leading, improving, and adapting, you are secure. Let's go deeper into how these 5 skills actually play out in real life. Deep human understanding transforms ordinary professionals into influential figures. Think about negotiation. An AI can calculate optimal pricing strategies. It can analyze historical contract data. But in a high-stakes negotiation room, subtle human signals matter more than spreadsheets. A pause in someone's voice, a defensive posture, a shift in eye contact. These details reveal uncertainty, fear, or opportunity. The person who can read that moment controls the conversation, and control of conversation often determines the outcome. Creative problem-solving becomes even more powerful during crisis. When supply chains break, when markets crash, when technology shifts suddenly, standard solutions fail. AI may recommend statistically safe options, but creative thinkers see unconventional routes. They combine industries, they pivot business models, they redesign offers. During uncertainty, predictable thinking produces average results. Bold, creative thinking produces breakthroughs. Critical decision-making separates leaders from followers. In the AI era, there will be more data than ever before. Dashboards, analytics, projections, simulations. But too much data can paralyze action. The ability to filter noise, identify signal, and decide confidently becomes rare. Decisiveness under uncertainty is a superpower, and it cannot be automated, because automation suggests humans commit. Adaptability under pressure will define the next generation of winners. You may build a career in one field, and 5 years later, that field transforms completely. If you resist learning, you fall behind. If you cling to old systems, you become outdated. But if you treat change as training, you gain advantage. Every disruption becomes practice. Every setback becomes skill building. Every challenge becomes preparation. The adaptable person doesn't say, "Why is this happening to me?" They say, "What is this teaching me?" Visionary leadership then amplifies everything. When you combine emotional intelligence, creativity, critical thinking, and adaptability, leadership emerges naturally. You begin to see patterns others miss. You begin to speak with clarity others lack. You begin to move with confidence others admire. And people follow confidence rooted in competence. Here is something powerful to understand. The AI era will not eliminate ambition. It will magnify competition. When barriers to entry drop, more people enter markets. When tools become accessible, execution becomes easier. So what differentiates you? Depth, character, insight, human presence. Imagine a world where anyone can generate a business plan in 30 seconds using AI. Does that mean everyone becomes successful? No, because execution requires discipline, leadership requires resilience, and resilience comes from human experience, not code. The future belongs to individuals who build internal strength. Let's talk about internal strength. Internal strength is the ability to remain calm while others panic. It is the ability to think clearly when uncertainty rises. It is the ability to maintain vision when results are delayed. AI cannot develop character. You can. And character compounds over time. The more you challenge yourself, the more confident you become. The more confident you become, the more risks you take. The more intelligent risks you take, the more opportunities you create. And opportunity creation is the ultimate advantage over automation. Instead of asking, "Will AI take my job?" ask a better question. How can I position myself where AI supports my growth? Because the highest earners in the AI era will not be those replaced by technology. They will be those who manage it, design it, direct it, integrate it. Automation increases leverage. Leverage increases scale. Scale increases impact. And impact determines value. If you combine these 5 powerful skills with technological literacy, you become unstoppable. You are no longer competing against machines. You are commanding them.
Picture yourself 5 years from now. You have built communication mastery. You have trained creative thinking daily. You make decisions confidently. You adapt without emotional breakdown. You inspire trust naturally. When new technology appears, you don't feel threatened. You feel curious. Curiosity replaces fear. Growth replaces stagnation. Leadership replaces insecurity. This is the mindset shift that keeps you ahead of artificial intelligence. The world does not reward comfort. It rewards evolution. It does not reward repetition. It rewards innovation. It does not reward dependence. It rewards initiative. And initiative is a human trait. AI will continue to advance. It will become smarter, faster, more integrated into daily life. But no matter how advanced it becomes, it will still rely on human direction. Someone must define objectives. Someone must determine ethics. Someone must decide vision. Be that someone. Do not shrink your ambition because technology is growing. Expand your capability because technology is growing. The future is not darker because of AI. It is more demanding, and those who accept the demand will rise. So build deep human understanding, train creative problem solving, strengthen critical decision making, practice adaptability under pressure, develop visionary leadership. Do it consistently, do it intentionally, do it before you're forced to. Because in the race between humans and machines, the winner is not the fastest. It is the one who understands what cannot be replaced. And if you master that truth, you will never chase security again. You will create it.